Just watched the movie Thanksgiving. I actually enjoyed it. It was a pretty good movie. It was a little cheesy in some spots, but it wasn't all that serious of like a horror movie. I wanted to see this because it was like the first horror movie that's ever been for Thanksgiving, so I wanted to check it out because I thought it would be a pretty cool concept. Previews looked pretty good. Uh, Overall, I would say go see it in the theaters. Over Thanksgiving break for something to do. There's really not a lot of CGI and stuff like that, but um, the way they killed the different people and like the plot itself was pretty good. Um, I was trying to figure out who the killer was the whole movie, just looking at the different body types of the characters. Um, I eliminated a couple early on, but in the end, I guess it made the most sense. There was a little plot twist. I don't want to ruin it for everybody yet, because if you didn't go see it, I don't want to ruin it for you. But it will keep you guessing throughout the movie who the killer is. Again, obviously, you're going to eliminate one or two characters right away, um, just because of the way their bodies are built. But I thought it was a pretty good, um, different concept for a killer movie, like being Thanksgiving and how they set it up and the reasoning behind it, like the Black Friday deals and stuff like that, and how he hunted him down. It did feel like a Scream type movie a little bit, um, in some parts, like with wearing the mask and just chasing people down to kill them. But I would say all the killing in the movie was pretty original. Um, I don't remember seeing anything else similar, I guess, in fashion for the killings, except for maybe like one of the characters that got stabbed or hit with it like an axe. But whatever. Besides that, I would say everything else was pretty original. Again, it was a good twist. Um, just like the backstories of the different characters, and you're like, oh, maybe it's this character. And then that person gets attacked, so you think it's another one, and just how they uh, plotted a couple different characters against each other. But go in there with a mindset of entertainment. Um, you might jump once or twice, but you're not gonna get like scared out of your seat or anything like that, unless you're really weak when it comes to like blood or anything like that. But it's not gonna like oh type deal in the movie theaters. So you don't have to worry about that. And again, it is a little cheesy in some spots, but I think the cheesiness plays into the plot and just the overall entertainment of this movie compared to some other recent movies that came out. Um, but I would definitely go see it. I mean, it might not be for like little kids, but 13 and above over Thanksgiving break, or high school or college kids wanting something to do, if you have family coming in, just a nice breakup family atmosphere type deal. Again, you're not going to see like really any CGI or anything like that, so don't expect like a bunch of graphics. But I think the picture was pretty clear. Um, the characters, I guess, overall complemented each other. It's more like jock, ritzy type characters for the most part, um, and actually left a few characters in the end, I think, out of play, which you'll see, which is kind of weird. So I don't know if they're going to set it up for a sequel, because they really, in the end, they said they really never found the body. So I guess it would set it up for a sequel, because you didn't really find out like what happened to a few characters. They were like secondary characters, and not who the killer was actually after, but um, like the nerd kid, little nerd kid, and then like the guy had like the gun store, like his family. Like you don't find out what happened to them. I could say that they were characters because they're secondary, not main, and they're not really getting attacked. Trying to think of what to really explain without spoiling it. It was a Thanksgiving theme throughout the whole movie. So expect that. And it was like a horror Thanksgiving. It wasn't just like bits and pieces. The beginning 5 minutes set up for the rest of the movie, but it played on that. And like, the Black Friday Walmart type rush deal, which is kind of neat. Because if you look at the way the store set up, you could see some like Walmart features, even though you could just tell it was like a big warehouse building. But yeah, I just thought they set it up pretty good. I didn't know what to expect. I wasn't expecting comedy. I wasn't expecting like a horror. I was expecting something in between. I think they really nailed that. Just a good casual movie that you could probably watch it twice and be done with it, unless they make a couple sequels. But other than that, after once or twice, you're probably not going to watch it again. But it is a good theater movie. Let's see, that's about it. Don't know what to really say or talk about without like spoiling major plot points with like the different killings and stuff like that. But we'll say the last 10 minutes was pretty good, like how they had to you'll see like a Thanksgiving table early on in the movie that the killer was using. Like you'll see that come into play in the end, and I thought that was pretty unique a little bit, and I enjoyed that aspect of it. So I guess go check it out. I wish I could tell you more without spoiling it. Sometimes I like to spoil shit, but this time I think you need to go see it instead of being spoiled. So whatever.